Good evening, everyone. Let's dive into the latest happenings from news around the world. It's been a whirlwind of events as we wrap up 2024 and step into the new year. But before we get started, go ahead and hit that like button, share this out so we can get this information out there. Subscribe if you're not already a subscriber, and hit that alarm bell so you know when I'm putting out new stuff. Also, check out my link tree in the description. It has a link to my Patreon. That's where I talk about things that I can't talk about here. There's also a link to my Instagram and my X account, so follow me there as well. All right, so let's get into this news. In politics, President Biden has spent a quarter of his final year out of office, raising questions about his commitment to his role. Meanwhile, the political landscape continues to be a battleground, with Chris Cuomo expressing satisfaction over Kamala Harris's loss and the media grappling with various propaganda hoaxes that have backfired throughout the year. First up, CNN hosts kicked off their uh, New Year's Eve show with a bang, or should I say a drink, just 5 minutes into the broadcast. They couldn't wait. Meanwhile, President Trump delivered remarks from Mar-a-Lago addressing the nation as we usher in 2025. In a surprising turn of events, Ford has issued a recall for thousands of electric vehicles due to a dangerous defect. On a more somber note, Trump has announced plans to attend Jimmy Carter's funeral, marking a significant moment in political history. In San Diego, the minimum wage is set to increase to $17.25 an hour, a move that will impact thousands of workers in the area. Social media scammers are at it again, luring thousands of unsuspecting victims into their traps. In the world of entertainment, Blake Lively has filed a new lawsuit against Justin Budani, adding another chapter to their ongoing legal saga. In sports, the Dallas Cowboys have cut Ezekiel Elliott. That's my team. If y'all don't know, we suck this year. But not without blunder. They misspelled the name in the announcement. That's just terrible. And in a heartwarming story, a 10-year-old boy survived after eating a poisoned Christmas cake. A true holiday miracle. Wow. As we look ahead, California's new baby food law will require manufacturers to meet stricter safety standards, a move aimed at protecting the youngest members of our society, and I have absolutely no problem with that. And in a bizarre twist, CNN's Anderson Cooper was kicked like a mule by a guest on live TV, adding to the network's eventful night. The healthcare industry is at a crossroads, facing trends such as demographics, proposed Medicare changes, staffing constraints, AI, and deregulation. Latin America's richest man, Carlos Slim, has boosted his stake in American energy companies, reflecting the continued confidence of global tycoons in fossil fuels. The financial markets face a tough end to the year, with macroeconomic factors, mega cap tech, and transportation sectors all experiencing significant declines. In entertainment, the original Star Wars actor has passed away at the age of 77, leaving fans mourning the loss of a beloved icon. On a lighter note, Kate Beckinsale has exposed some of Hollywood's dirty methods in a scathing video, shedding light on the industry's darker side. Uh, I don't know how that's a lighter note, but anyway, tragedy struck in Mexico where a family visiting relatives ended up with two members dead, highlighting the ongoing violence in the region. In the U.S., a woman was allegedly burned alive on a train by a legal migrant. Horrifying incident that has shocked the nation. You know, I've talked about this already. Education policies are also under scrutiny, with a blue state rolling out a new law that forces companies to atone for climate change with cash. Of course, we're talking about New York. Um, Additionally, teachers And another blue state will no longer need to pass basic reading, writing, and math tests for certification, which is ridiculous to me, sparking debate about the quality of education. Just think about it. So you can have a teacher that can't pass a math test certification teaching math. How does that make sense? That makes absolutely no sense to me. But in the tragic incident, a man is in critical condition after being pushed into the subway tracks in New York City. What is going on in New York? Authorities are investigating the circumstances surrounding this shocking event. In other news, the nation mourns the loss of President Jimmy Carter. I don't know why I added this story in here. I meant to take it out. Sorry about that, because y'all know I already talked about Jimmy Carter. Meanwhile, much of Puerto Rico remains in the dark following a massive power outage on New Year's Eve. Efforts are ongoing to restore electricity to the affected areas. Meanwhile, top 9/11 lawyer Michael Barash voiced his outrage, condemning President Biden's plea deals as a devastating betrayal to families affected by the tragic events of September 11. I don't understand, why would you give these terrorists plea deals? Since when do we give in to terrorists? I don't get it. In the political arena, Colorado Democratic governor stirred controversy by labeling opposition to H-1B job outsourcing as dumb, sparking a heated debate on immigration and employment. But and then the left is trying to act like there's some type of splinter in the MAGA movement when it's not. We're having a debate, a discord. This is what we're supposed to have, rather than people at the top setting an agenda and having everyone else say having to go along to get along with it. So I don't think there's nothing wrong with having this debate on the H-1B visas. In the realm of science and innovation, researchers funded by Bill Gates made headlines by turning mosquitoes into flying syringes to deliver vaccines, a groundbreaking yet contentious development. And that's illegal. You can't medicate someone like that, just like the fluoride in the water should be illegal as well. Medicating people without their consent is just wrong. But on Capitol Hill, GOP Rep Roy expresses doubt about Speaker Johnson's ability to secure the necessary votes, casting a shadow over the political landscape. On the international front, hostages have detailed harrowing experiences of sexual assault, branding, and starvation at the hands of Hamas terrorists, as revealed in a new government report. Meanwhile, the world mourns. Why do I keep having this stuff in here? I'm sorry. I thought I took all the stuff about Jimmy Carter out, and I've been talking about this since Sunday when it happened. But his legacy as a humanitarian and peacemaker will be remembered for generations. I mean, I say it time and time again, he was a terrible, terrible president, but a good humanitarian. He really believed in the things that he was doing after he was booted from the White House. But as we look ahead to the new year, let's hope for a world where peace, justice, and compassion prevail. Thank y'all for y'all support and watching, and thanks for joining us. Have a safe and happy new year. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And let me know what y'all think about this news down below. Until next time, peace.